been so long since we've had a chance to chat face-to-face in social situations. If your small talk is a little rusty, professional coach and corporate trainer Nicole Attias has a few tips for some advice, how to get back into social life. I don't know if we're doing that right now, but we can be prepared. Hi, Nicole, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So after almost 2 years of Zoom meetings, how do people start to socialize again, if that's hard for them?
It's really hard because we've been so accustomed to doing things this way. So really it's just getting your feet wet, getting used to, starting off with smaller group meetings face to face, and then, getting into the hang of that, because I think it's even difficult to sit out and have a coffee these days. People are doing everything on Zoom.
And many of us want to move on from the pandemic, and what advice do you have for those that might still want to talk about it? And we know that can be tiresome for some of us.
Well, I mean, it's just basically try to keep it light, say, yeah, I know, I hear you, listen to the other party, and then just move on with a different topic. Because I know this has been a major, major topic for people, and it can just easily carry on for hours.
Absolutely. And what are some topics, besides perhaps the pandemic, what should be checked at the door?
Well, I would say, since it's the holiday season, just something as simple as how are your holidays going? You talking to family, people you haven't seen in a while, how are your kids doing? Very basic intro stuff.
Now, I guess, Nicole, it depends on whether you're talking to somebody you know very well or someone you don't know very well. But how are people feeling about interacting again with other people, perhaps face-to-face?
I think, if you're generally a social person, it's a lot easier. If you're generally a quiet person, then it's going to be a challenge, just as it was before. So if you're more of a quiet, shy type, have a goal in mind that, you're at an event, you're in a situation, talk to 1 or 2 people to start. Mm-hmm. Take a breather, step away. That's what I would suggest. If you're a sociable person, this isn't really an issue.
What would you say would be some important tips to keep in mind when you're starting to talk to somebody who you may not know very well? Maybe you're at a meeting or a conference, like you said. What should they keep in mind?
Again, just focus on the other party, find out more about them, take the attention away from yourself, and, start off with simple things about how are your kids doing? Oh, I also have a daughter. I also have a son. These light things allow people, to relax. So start very simple. If you're in a business situation, you can do the same thing. Again, you don't want to go too deep, but lighthearted things about kids. How are your holidays doing? How are you doing over these holidays? What are you up to? Simple intro questions to ask.
Yeah, and keep it light. Like you said, you want to keep things light and casual and not be too personal, correct?
Exactly. You don't want to steer the conversation in the wrong way. Mostly, you don't know that individual. You don't want to shock them. Might not be on the same page, so start small.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's Nicole Attias, and you are a professional coach and corporate trainer. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.